So this is for a roadrunner. Look, like when going at it with the manosphere, it can be something else. I don't know how else to explain it. Miles, yeah. He found when
Yeah,
going
say
at it
my
with the
name, bitch.
manosphere, it can be something else. I don't know how else to explain it. Miles, yeah. He found my channel years ago. And actually, I mean, he actually used to be okay with me. Like he didn't have any problems with me.
Bullshit. Boy, here comes Miss Elite trying to paint herself a victim to oppress Roadrunner, her slave master. What's more, check this out. She's still she's still trying so hard in this situation because guys, take a look at this. Now, this statistic right here, interracial divorce rates, that's a fake statistic. In fact, last time I checked, if Miss Elite paid any attention at all, Crystalline Kerrison used this same fake statistic to try to make it seem like interracial relationships between white men and black women are more successful than black men and white women and other interracial daters. The only problem is this statistic has been debunked since 2018. And what Miss Elite is trying to do is trying to use a fake statistic, believing that she's debunking the statistics I brought up. What's more, she doesn't state the sources of this fake ass statistics. Oh, did I also fail to mention? I also left links to the Pew Research Center statistics on my other video. Of course, Miss Lee cannot provide the sources because this bullshit ass statistics came from a swirler's blog post. So basically, she's she's taking fake statistics and trying to run with it, thinking that she has a gotcha moment. But of course, neither her or a slave master can provide sources. I can. So, Miss Elite, this has been proven to be false and rather self-made. It's been debunked years ago, and you bringing it up is not going to make things any different. And on top of that, you trying to go at the you trying to challenge the Pew Research Center's findings, in which is not a very smart choice on this matter. But back to what you got to say.
He flipped once he saw that I was getting a lot of attention from the manosphere, and he thought that if he attacked me, they would give him kudos. They would give him like that's what he's doing with you as well. Like he's trying to build up his channel. He's trying to, and I noticed that even people.
But unlike you, Miss Elite, I don't buy my subs. I don't buy my subs and try to pass it off as, I'm Miss Popular. But ain't it funny too? Because both you and Roadrunner both got a high sub count, but it seems like your views can't keep up was the subscriber count. And by the way, and by the way, y'all the ones doing it for fame. I'm doing it to push facts. I ain't doing this to try to make a name for myself, Miss Elite. And you just got to love how how she's trying so hard to make it seem like, oh, JD Miles is begging for my attention. Oh, JD Miles been cool with me. And which of course that's a load of shit. What's more, she constantly talks about the manosphere as if the manosphere loves her for some reason, but she's the one begging for the manosphere's attention. Matter of fact, Miss Elite's the one who wants to be part of the manosphere oh so bad. Which is why she's trying to make herself an authoritative figure for the manosphere. And no, she can't bullshit her way out of this. Everybody knows. But let's continue.
Who never left a comment in their lives on his channel are now doing it. Not many, but this guy named MGTOW Cowboy, he was in his comments,
And once again, Miss Elite, why are you jealous of people coming out to support me? Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. I'm not supposed to have no subscribers at all or anyone supporting me on my channel. But when people do come out and show their support, it makes you feel a certain kind of way. What's more, you also go out your way to beg for MGTOW Cowboy's dick and attention, just like how you constantly beg for my dick and attention, Miss Elite. And you sit there and say that I attacked you. So if everybody takes a look at my video, better yet, everybody go take a look at my video and tell me where did I attack Miss Elite? Because last time I checked, I was addressing Roadrunner. So basically, Miss Elite wants to feel included because she's left out. Just be honest for once, Miss Elite, and say you want to feel included.
giving him kudos. And the funny part about MGTOW Cowboy, he's not the best guy. He's actually unhealthy. I'm not even talking about his weight. Now, me and MGTOW Cowboy history, he did an interview I didn't want him to do.
Yes, Miss Elite, you took a picture of someone else and then try to make it seem like, oh, this is this person right here. So I'm begging for your attention, Miss Elite, while at the same time you begging for everyone else's. That don't make no sense. And if you're begging for everyone else's, guess what? You're also begging for mine. Let's continue.
He could have said, hey, you mind if I do this? He even wanted to interview me. Well, obviously, he don't want to do that anymore, but he didn't get permission on something, and then that's what happened between me and MGTOW Cowboy. So most of the people...
By your definition, Miss Elite, are you sure it wasn't you begging him for attention, like you do everyone else, myself included? I mean, you gotta love how You gotta love how Miss Elite tries so hard to try to make everything about her. So cute.
People who do usually leave comments on whose channel are usually his extra accounts. Now, some of them on a rare occasion are actual people, like MGTOW Cowboy. And here is who you're dealing with. Here's MGTOW Cowboy talking. Let me go ahead and play that now, so you can see what you're dealing with.
Hello, everyone. This is the MGTOW Cowboy.
Wow. Wow, a sudden shift, Miss Elite. One minute you're sitting there talking about how I'm begging for your attention, yet you're the one who needs to be included. Now you shift from me to MGTOW Cowboy. And what does MGTOW Cowboy have anything to do with Roadrunner? Nothing. So here's what Miss Elite's trying to do. Miss Elite is trying to stir up shit with everyone else that is not included in this situation between me and Roadrunner. So basically, she's begging Roadrunner to go after MGTOW Cowboy and everyone else in the manosphere. Yeah, yeah. See, Roadrunner? Miss Elite is trying to make you go after your fellow brethren, your own white brethren. All because she wants you to attack the manosphere, and which of course that is not a wise choice. If you think me putting my foot up Roadrunner's ass is bad enough, he don't want to smoke with the manosphere. Period. Now again, Miss Elite, what does this got to do with the main topic at hand? And why are you crying about I attacked you when all I did was reference you in my video while you putting up fake statistics and all that other dumb shit? Yes, Miss Elite is trying to instigate shit with Roadrunner and the Manosphere. All because all because she wants to be part of the Manosphere. They told her to kick rocks, and now she's sitting there crying and bitching. And by the way, Miss Elite, have you found a man yet? Why you so busy worrying about everyone else? God damn. The attention seeker will do anything and everything she can to go around starting shit with other people, but then turn around and cry about how she's being attacked. But to be honest, Miss Elite, you should be more concerned with Angler, because it seemed like you left him some pretty nasty emails to the point to where he has the cyber police on your ass while you're sitting there trying to play both sides of the fence. Yeah, you trying to make yourself be Roadrunner's ally, while at the same time you trying to be Miss Pro Black back to Africa. That's right. Miss Elite wants to be both pro swirl, pro divestment, while at the same time she wants to be pro back to Africa. And you're the last person to call anyone a coon, Miss Elite, when you're cooning for Roadrunner. This is what I mean when I say Miss Elite wants to be included. She wants to play both sides of the fence. She wants to sit there and pretend like she's allied for one while trying to be an ally for the other. She wants to be allied for one side and be an ally for the opposition. Come on, Miss Elite. How long are you gonna play both sides of the fence until you realize everybody's caught on to your bullshit? Well, except Roadrunner, because he still believes it. And ain't it funny? Ain't it funny? This fool's coming at me, and look whose name you're calling for, Miles, right? But I'm begging for your attention, right? Girl, if you don't sit your dumb, retarded fuck ass down trying to paint yourself a victim, I know something. And the crazy part about it, she thinks she's pulling the wool over everybody's eyes. Oh, 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 I'm the ruler of the manosphere. I support pro-black back to Africa, while at the same time, I'm pro-swirling and divestment. Miss Elite, is it that hard to pick a side? Why are you trying to play both sides, pretending like you're their friend when in actuality you're using them both? In which everybody on the pro-black side already knows that you're a faker. I wonder how long will it be until Roadrunner finds out that you're nothing more than a faker as well. Especially if you ever find out that you was attacking Crystal Swirls, a divester. And you was talking all that shit about the divestors. But somehow you convinced Roadrunner that you're an ally. Oh, I don't think he's supposed to know about that part now, does he? Now have fun being the little victim like you always do every time someone even hints you, believing that they're attacking you when in actuality they are not. Till then, till then, till then keep falling behind me, ho, because that's all the fuck you're doing. But nevertheless, I said what I had to say. I'm done and I'm out this bitch. Later.